Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Boys. This is episode 211. I'm Mike,
I'm Colin.
and yeah, today we're gonna be talking about some quirky little national holidays and
Oh,
doing a little bracket of them, having a little silly old time with it. Um, and so so look forward to that. But we also got a lot of music news and stuff this week, so. Before we get into all of that, though, Mr. Colin, how was your week, sir?
my week was fine. Nothing too crazy. Just work and Civ and
Mm,
um uh game other sorts of games and such.
hmm
Um, I like I said, Civ. I bought that either right before or after the pod, and it was like I bought it and to play with Mike and his friends at some point when
Yeah,
I'm not a newbie. Um,
yeah. Civ
and
5, Civ
I
5 to be specific.
Civ 5. Civ
Yes.
5, yes. Um, I still might be a newbie when I play with them because they are not so, from what I hear. So,
Yeah.
uh, but
Daniel's especially nutso, and I think relatively speaking, we would also be nutso for you,
right,
even though
yeah.
we suck compared to Daniel.
So I've been playing. It's been good. I played way too much of it since
hmm
I got it. I got it last week, and let's see. I can see how many hours I've played thus far. I've played 15.7 hours
Wow.
in the last week.
Yeah.
So you know, um, just sitting at my computer for hours on end, watching the soldiers and workers and other things just move across the screen
Of course.
and creating creating little monuments in my cities. I've been going at the same um, game for the last couple days.
hmm
I'm in Rome, and they have taken over the entirety uh, of of the U.S.
Mm.
But it's Rome now. So
Right.
Melbourne was above me a little bit, but I mean I took
Oh,
that for myself. So
warmonger.
um,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, yeah. But it's been good. I've been enjoying it. Also played Repo, which is
hmm
a new funny little horror type game. Um,
Lethal like.
with Lethal Like with Mike and some other people from the server over there. That was very fun.
Yeah.
Um, and look forward to doing that some more at
hmm
some point. Um, work's been okay. Nothing too crazy. It's spring break for students right now, so it's
Mm.
been slow. I've been going home early most days, which has been great. Been loving that. Um, because even if I'm getting a little less money, I'm getting a little more time to sit down and play Civ 5. So,
There you
um,
go. You can make gold instead.
exactly, exactly. Um, and it's been fine. Uh, there haven't been too many weird customers. Yesterday there were a couple though. There was this lady. I was in the kitchen the whole day yesterday, but there was this lady that I heard over the headset that um, since it's Lent and people give up their meat for Lent,
hmm
there's like a sale on the fillet of fish, like 2 for 6 or something, for the entirety of that event, and people they love their McDonald's fish, so
Of course.
uh, there was a lady that came through and was like, let me get that 2 for 6, make it four. Um, and then like went on with her order. But then at the end, she was like, "Yeah, and I want a large fry, and that should be free with my points. And Max was like, let's look up for that. And she's like, how do I get the code? And Max just sort of walked her through it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fine until she was like she had it set for the wrong store, so I think she was accidentally making a mobile order.
Oh,
Um, and she had been sitting at the speaker for like 4 minutes at this point. So Max was
goddamn.
like, if you want help with your app, we can help you at the first window. You can just pull up. And I think she just pulled up and paid for the order without getting the free fry. But then she had to she got her food and then parked in a reserve spot
Mm.
to a curbside order, I think. But then did it wrong, and then when she was told she did it wrong, she got testy with a bunch of coworkers and
Wait, did what wrong? Sorry.
like made a mobile order wrong for like the wrong
Oh,
store
okay,
and
okay,
didn't do it
gotcha.
correctly in some way. But she was just like swearing up a storm and being super rude to everybody, and so she was just told to bye bye goodbye. But she stayed there, ordered her food, and then when she was brought out to fry, um, our coworker was like, "Have a good one," and she's like, "Thank you." But, just super cool. I hope she enjoyed her four fillet of fishes.
Yeah.
Um, and then there was another lady who ordered, paid for it, got up to the second window, and then said, "I just remembered that I'm not supposed to be eating fried food." Uh, so she had to get a
At the
refund.
McDonald's window is hilarious.
It was, yeah, I heard that. And I went, "Oh,
Wrong
something in this
place.
water."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get the
Um,
McDonald's salad instead.
oh yeah. 'Cause- yeah. Um, but uh, other than that, our our one guy who's been at our restaurant for 35 years or so, he's autistic, but he's been working here for so long,
Yeah.
and him and his dad are moving up to Wisconsin. So
Mm.
Wednesday he had like a little going away retirement party. Um, and he works mostly in the morning, so me and Max went in to like say hi and you know say we're gonna miss him and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just all old people. It was it was just all old customers for breakfast, and that came to see him, and I was like, wow,
That's
you know,
sweet.
it was very sweet.
Yeah.
Uh, the only thing was that like I know other than it being spring break, and some of the people that work with us are like minors in high school.
Hmm.
Um, there was just like nobody that worked there who wasn't already working came to see him really.
Yeah.
Uh, and it was like, damn. And it was, bad timing with it being spring break and everything as well. But um, there are definitely some people that could have come in and said hi, and like
Yeah.
they said they were gonna miss him and stuff. But he didn't seem too bothered about it. He was happy to see everybody and
Yeah.
everything. And he had, like cupcakes and cake, and there was like a poster board with like pictures of his like time there, and like some like old ass pictures up
Yeah.
there. There was one where he was standing at the fry area, and above him there was a thing that said pizza,
Mm.
and I was like,
The
"What the
fuck?
fuck?"
Yeah.
McDonald's pizza.
It's
Uh,
American pizza
but
instead of Mexican pizza. Yeah.
made with it's just cheeseburger pizza, Big Mac
Yeah.
pizza.
Cheeseburger pizza. Yum yum. And the mozzarella is
um,
just American cheese.
yummy. Um, but it was very nice and bittersweet. He worked afterwards, so he was there uh, for the rest of the day. But it was just you know he's always been the sweetest dude, and like always super fun to work with. He does a really good job. I mean, anyone who's been there for 30 plus years, I would think they would do a good job. But you know,
Yeah.
he like he ran around. He was always super nice to customers. Everybody Nobody can dislike that guy. He was just the nicest dude on the planet. Um, and I got sent home early because we were uh, slow, and he was talking to somebody, and I was just like, "All right, Steve, I'm leaving." And then he gave me a big hug, and he was like, "Thanks for being a good friend. Thanks for being a great coworker, and
Oh,
for everything." And I was like, "Oh, buddy, I'm gonna miss you."
yeah,
But yeah, just super nice. And I think he said he's gonna come back and visit sometimes, but um, just bittersweet. But
yeah, for sure.
but I asked him, I was like, "What are you gonna do in your retirement, buddy?" And he's like, "I'm gonna work."
There you
I
go.
was like, "Oh, you're gonna work at another McDonald's?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm working at another McDonald's up there." I'm like, "All right, man, you enjoy that." Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, I didn't. I listened to one thing, but it was the new Clipping album, and
Oh,
uh,
nice, nice.
yeah, and didn't watch any movies, but I watched the new episode of Daredevil Born Again and The Pit, and I've been watching a couple more episodes of Reacher this week.
Hmm.
But otherwise nothing too crazy, but enjoying the nicer weather that's come our way this week.
Yeah.
Um, but how was your week, man?
Week was fine. I, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Kind of same old, same old. Um, um, but I did some things. Like you were saying, we played some games this week. I'm sure we did a lockdown sometime early in the week. Lockdown protocol. And then we played Repo for the first time this week too. With the friends, and that's a fun one. I actually recorded a little clip of that on my gaming channel for my gaming channel that uh, I guess I haven't really talked about it much on here, but for those who don't know the OG plaintive lore, I actually did make fairly successful Roblox videos at one time in my life on a channel, um, but grew out of that and don't really do much of that now. But nowadays I'll just post whatever kind of gaming clips on there from stuff like what we've been doing. But I posted the repo on there and that actually got like a decent amount of views. And I was like, whoa, okay. Um, d- didn't expect the comeback in 2025. But yeah, no, but that was kind of cool. But the game itself is fun as well. There's a lot of fun voice effects you can do, and it's got a great text to speech system that I
Oh,
love. Um, I can tell Colin loves it too.
it's
We
so
both,
fucking good.
yeah. It's I in my head I just have there's a clip I have in the video of like you just looking all the way down at me from a counter. You just go, bitch. Backslash. For some reason that's just like stuck in my head all the time. It's so
It's so
funny.
fucking funny.
Um,
The one that sticks in my head is when we were just like down waiting for somebody to get back,
uh-huh.
and we were just crouching and doing the whisper text to
Yeah.
speech, and I went, "And I the
Oh
asshole."
yeah, yeah, that's a great one too. I had like such a perfect angle of you saying that too in the video.
It was good. I didn't realize how much of a Weezer I was when I laughed
Yeah,
hard
it's
until
it,
I saw that. So,
it's fine. It's fine. I've definitely used that cutoff before with I think it was when I did the Ed Sheeran bit.
oh yeah,
Yeah, the con or whatever. I think I did the cutoff on the wheeze there too.
yeah.
No, it's fine. Um, but yeah, no, that was really fun. And games and all that kind of stuff, you know. Last week, watched a movie, next one in the Marvel saga. Well, we already saw Guardians of the Galaxy, so we didn't watch that one again. So we went straight to Age of Ultron, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Uh, and it was kind of like a frustratingly fine movie. I don't know. Like there was things I liked about it. Like I liked how there was a lot of like time spent with them in like a personality sense, right? Um,
Mhm.
and like just character bonding, that kind of stuff. I liked that stuff, but it was kind of the start of a lot of the Marvel humor, I would say, where there needs to be a quip every scene, and I'm not a big fan of that. And a lot of the action was just not shot very well, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But I did like the final sequence in general. I thought it
Yeah,
was a cool set piece. Ultron was kind of cool. Um,
yeah,
yeah, so it could have
it,
been better, could have been worse.
yeah.
Um,
It is very mid, but you know
yeah,
there are some good parts. It introduces Scarlet Witch, which is a
yeah.
great.
There's actually a lot of stuff that was introduced in that movie that's like big for the rest of the series. Like it's kind of the first time the Avengers learn about the Infinity Stones outside of like Guardians. Um,
Mhm.
there's like the whole like set piece of like Clint and his family that's in there, Scarlet Witch. There's a lot of things that start in that movie, so there's also commendable for that. But yeah, not really my favorite, but it was fine, I guess. um, it did actually. It prompted me. I had so much thoughts on it that it did prompt me to actually write my first review on Letterboxd. So, um, you know, go that, I guess. um, um, but other than that, watched Invincible season 3. Finished that this week. And let me tell you, it's some good shit. Um, it's very 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 good. The season ends very strongly, and I won't get into too much spoilers, but there is a character voiced by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who does his Negan thing, and it's incredible. It's very good, and yeah, really looking forward to that coming back. Apparently, it's only going to be a year. So season 4 next year, I guess. But yeah, that's very good. Still top tier show. Love that shit.
Yeah, I need to. I need to get back into watching that because I haven't seen all of season 2 yet. But
Yeah,
I have seen probably the entirety of the season 3 finale on Twitter. So
yeah. You were saying that yes, nerd yesterday or the day before. Yesterday. And yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, but there's probably still there's a lot that happened. There's probably some stuff that
yeah,
you're still unaware of. But yeah, no, that was a very good episode. Loved that, and the season itself was also very good. Um, and yeah, I'm forget. You know me. Sometimes when I write my notes down, I put like cryptic things, and I don't
hmm
remember why I put that there. Um,
what is it? What
I put P boys like
people made?
like PEA in reference to the P like me song from Fortnite where it goes like P boys, love a little bit of chaos.
Oh,
Um I don't know why I
uh,
put that down though. And it's the last thing
we
I put in my notes too. Did I put that
we
down
play
for
Fortnite this week.
uh, maybe? I don't know. I think I might have put that down for Playboy Cardi. I think that's
Uh,
what I did. Yeah, yeah, like P boy.
B
Play
boy.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I must have done that like late at night or when I just woke up, one of those two. I don't remember. Um but yeah, so we did or we'll talk about that in a sec, I guess, in music news. Other than that though, listen or made my own music. Um uh yeah, the I'm thinking by this time next week, Colin and along with the other boys should have heard the final song for the EP. So that's the yeah, there we go. That's the state of that we are in of that track. Just tying together some loose ends, trying to get some transitions correct. But I posted a little clip on my private story on Snapchat. Got positive reviews from John and Colin. So, um, Colin said Rex Orange Mikey for the clip that I posted. So that's what you're in for, audience.
Yeah.
Um, um,
Oh,
uh,
that from last week is so good. I wish somebody recorded that.
oh
Damn.
yeah, yeah. I wasn't recording at the time when we were playing Repo. Someone said, I mean, we were just saying YouTuber names in the Texas speech because it's funny as hell. Someone said Tobuscus, and then Colin and I in sync sent the message of intro of darkness, then redness, then whiteness. And it was, I don't know what it was like on your end, but on my end, it was in sync.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was. I wish I was recording that. That was incredible. But yeah, I did listen to a couple things. I listened to Mayhem by Lady Gaga, which I did want to get another listen into because on first listen I kind of thought it was just fine. I didn't really, there wasn't really much that stuck with me or made me want to like save songs. I liked Disease quite a bit, and Abracadabra I think is cool too. But I don't know. I wasn't really getting into it. I guess like in the way that I thought I would. But you know me and my expectations when I go into music. Sometimes I ruin it for myself. So I'll listen to it again when I'm in a clear headspace or more
Right.
something. I don't know. See if it changes on me. But I thought it was fine for first listen. And then I also listened to Dead Channel Sky by Clipping, album that came out last night. And you know, the artist analysis, like I said, they're all coming back this week. Or
Yeah.
not this week, this year. Uh, but I thought it was great. I want to get more listens into it because there's definitely a lot of like concept stuff going on and like metaphors and shit. Like they make it pretty clear in the last song that there's a lot of stuff about like capitalism and shit going on in the album. I was like, whoa, okay, wait, I need to look at this whole thing through a different lens. But haven't had the time to do that yet. But yeah, no, it's great. I really liked the album. There's some songs on it that I don't think are as strong. And it is 20 tracks long, with a lot of them being interludes, which are also kind of varying in quality to me. But the big songs hit hard, and the production is great as always, and David is amazing as always on every single song. So,
Yeah.
yeah, what'd you think of
Yeah.
it though? Yeah,
I also need more listens. I didn't go into it expecting much because I didn't listen to any of the singles,
yeah,
but it was okay. I don't think it just based off first listen, it didn't really hold a candle to the ones for the clipping that I really like and love.
yeah,
Um, but again, it is something that I need to sit down and re-listen to. Production was great, and David is fantastic as always, like you said. There were, some hitters on there that I enjoyed quite a bit, but I was listening to it without looking at the track list because I just had it in the background while I was playing Civ, and it
mm,
was just I would go back to like try to remember which songs I liked to save them, but I couldn't have told you what they were.
yeah,
Uh, but there were songs that I did enjoy and I did save. I think most of the singles I ended up saving, but um, it was good, but is it something I do need another gander at?
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
totally. Yeah, yeah, it is a little bit of a different vibe for them. It's a little bit more like clubby and like kind of upbeat, like as upbeat as you can
Yeah,
get with clipping. Um, um, but yeah, no, yeah, it's cool, and I think I will appreciate it more with even more listens to it.
right.
But yeah, that's my week though. Then really trying to think of, no, that's pretty much it. Um, applications and stuff too, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah. To go into some music news, there was, well, I guess just to start off, I mean, neither of us really care, but Playboy Cardi released an album a few hours ago, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that because of my own thing that I'm doing with myself. Oh yeah, by the
My
way,
hubris.
yeah, my own hubris. Yeah. That's what the Lady Gaga album was, but I know you do that. But for anyone who's just tuning in, I'm listening to the most reviewed
Yeah.
songs on Album of the Year, or most reviewed albums on Album of the Year every Monday, and Playboy Cardi is absolutely going to be that by the time we get to
Oh,
Monday. I thought it was going to be clipping if he didn't drop, because they were nothing else was really challenging them, and then now they have like 10 times the ratings. So maybe not 10 times, but like 5 times. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Playboy Cardi dropped. I don't really care too much, but it is a big thing in music, I guess. Yeah,
yeah, sure.
sure. I think
Uh,
Kendrick's on it, I heard. So
oh, well, I
that's,
might listen to that track, but
yeah. It's also
I'm
a
not.
little disappointing from Kendrick as well, because takes the moral high
Yeah,
ground and all that stuff, and then features on a Playboy Cardi song. But
yeah, mm,
yeah, we'll see.
yeah. Uh,
I'll inform you how those 30 tracks sound next week. Jesus Christ.
awesome. So
Um,
excited.
yeah, me too, me too, man. Um, um, and then there was a little I don't know how official this is. There's definitely some people saying it is official and people saying it's not official. So it's, I don't know what the stance is, but there was a leak of the Minecraft movie soundtrack apparently, or
Mhm.
at least just like a showcase of what's going to be on there. And in that list was Midwest Indigo by the
Yeah,
Boys, 21 Pilots, um, which is definitely interesting. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. I
I don't know how to feel about that.
yeah, I
It's
mean, some people have said like, their music is no stranger to being in some shitty media sometimes, like Riverdale,
right.
or I don't know how exactly how people feel about the Power Rangers movie, but they were in that as well. And the first Shazam, I think people liked, but they're briefly in that one. Um, Midwest Indigo definitely interesting choice for a Minecraft movie, I guess. Like I guess just the upbeat
Yeah,
vibe fits that, cookie cutter corporate type sound a little bit. um, but I did notice that also in that list of the leaked songs, there was the track called "The Beginning" by Magdalena Bay, which is the closer to Mercurial World, and that's a banger track too. Which was, it was also a track that was in the Wednesday show with Jenna
really.
Ortega, believe it or not. Yeah, but that, that's a great song. That'd be interesting if that was in the Minecraft movie. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to have, Magdalena Bay get that many eyes. Um,
Definitely.
but that movie continues to perplex me. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
do you have any more thoughts on that one?
No, just
That's fair.
just I don't know. The more I see about the Minecraft movie, the more I'm like, oh, it's gonna be such a piece of shit.
Yeah, there's high
But
chances. It would be a miracle. I
more than
mean,
likely, yes.
all I'm gonna say is I thought the Mario movie looked like ass all up until it came out, and then people were like, "No, it's actually good." I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Um, I don't, I don't think there's as much of a chance that this would be redeemable
no,
though.
because at least the Mario movie had beautiful animation.
Right, yeah,
But the Minecraft movie looks like shit
it does.
on a green screen. So
All on a
um,
soundstage, yeah. Yeah. Um, but other than that, Leve uh, did a little bit of teasing this week too.
oh,
Well, I mean, as much as pretty baseline teasing, but like on her Instagram story, she just posted like a 3 on there, which could be Leve third album, or as some people were saying, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. But
or a secret triplet.
oh my god, triplet reveal. That would go so hard. Yeah, we neglected this person for the last 6 years of my public career or whatever. But
He didn't
now,
want to be in the public eye.
yeah, secret triplet. That's awesome. um, but if we get new Leve this year too, uh, I don't know, man. I've said it before on here. I think there's just something about her style and her voice that just really speaks to me, and like it's just ear candy to me. So high chances of you know just some great fucking music coming from there.
Leve, Bewitched, winner of the 2023
That's
BrokeN Award
right.
for Album of the Year. So,
Yeah, which I definitely had no influence over. No, you liked it too. You liked it
yeah, I love
too.
that one.
I forgot that that one won. Yeah, I mean, it is a great album though. I love that record. But yeah, and then Quadeca, uh, also teasing a little bit more too. He posted something just saying March, so
Yeah.
um, hopefully.
Well, we got what? We got like
Got 15 days ish.
15 days. Yeah,
15,
about that.
16. Yeah.
Could be next Friday or the Friday after. We'll see.
Maybe it's a Tuesday. Who knows?
Or
Um,
maybe, yeah, you might take the Tyler
yeah.
or drop it on the last day of March, which is a Monday. So
Yeah. Maybe.
we'll see.
Um, but yeah. Uh, that's all I got for music news. You got anything else?
Yeah. Chapel Roan released a
Oh yeah.
single, The Giver, which she performed on SNL when she was the musical guest on it in like December.
Hmm.
But it's just getting released now, and I like it a lot. It's very country influenced. She does some crazy shit with her vocals towards the end. Sounds really good.
Cool.
Um, there's like there's a moment in there where it just kind of like it's like a na 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 for like a good 10 seconds or so, and that felt a little weird to me, but it's not awful. It's not too off-putting, but
Hmm.
it's a great song overall. Very interested to see if she keeps going with this styling or if she, you know, does some other shit for whatever she has come out next.
Yeah, it's a little more
Um,
like pop country, right? From the little
yeah,
snippet that I heard. Yeah.
it's pop country for sure, but there's a lot of good like mandolin work in
Hmm.
there, some banjo and stuff. It sounds great,
Yeah.
but very interested in that.
Yeah.
Um,
I need to listen to that one. I forgot about that.
yeah, right. Um, and I don't think I have anything more music wise. I did. Oh wait, no. Little Nas X is also uh teasing um more stuff as well.
All right.
Uh, I think like he has a character called Dream Boy. Um,
Plays
that
Minecraft.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a motorcycle helmet with cat ears on it, and he's in mostly pink. And
Uh-huh.
he released a little skit on TikTok and probably other places, but it was pretty funny. And I haven't. I think he's been releasing stuff, but I just haven't listened to it. Um,
Yeah.
but I'd be interested to see another Lil Nas X album. It's been going on 4 years, so
Hmm.
uh, but he's
Wow.
funny and cool.
Jesus Christ, sorry, that just hit me. That has been
Yeah,
4 years, hasn't it? That's kind of crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Broken Boys turned 4 this week as well.
Oh.
Um, on the 9th. I got a Snapchat memory. It was me advertising the first episode coming
Yeah.
out. Um, so it's that's cool.
Yeah.
Very we're getting old.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure. I get reminded
but
every day.
yeah. But in other news, there was a new trailer for The Last of Us season 2
Oh,
that
yes,
came out
yes.
last week, and that looks so good.
Hmm.
There's a lot of big moments that were teased and shown off in that trailer
Yeah.
um, that I'm so glad we're getting. I didn't expect them not to be in there, but since the second game is being split into at least 2 seasons, I didn't know when we were going to be getting things and when I'm
Right.
getting things. So some really cool stuff in there. And then I think around the time when the trailer came out, Neil Druckmann, I think it was at like South by Southwest that they were like revealing the trailer and thing. Um, and Neil Druckmann was like, I wouldn't, uh, hold your breath for a third game. There might not be one. we're working on other things like the Heretic, uh, and there's other stuff we have aspirations for. But then like a couple days after that, there was a like an insider who was like, yeah, they're pretty much they're getting through like the filming of scenes for The Last of Us 3.
Oh,
um,
okay. I didn't hear
so
that part. I only heard the part with
yeah.
Neil, and I was like, "Fuck you, Neil." But okay, yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
though. He's definitely the type of guy to
Oh yeah, definitely.
spread a little misinformation, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
And I've said it before. I wouldn't mind if we didn't get a Last of Us 3,
mm,
because the second one ended off on such a note that it's like, yeah, this makes sense to leave it off, um, especially like their stories. Like they could be doing anything. I don't know where it could go from here,
yeah,
in terms of Ellie's story and things. But it's I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's like they're my favorite games ever, so
yeah,
I'd be interested in what they do,
yeah.
nonetheless.
I don't remember if we've talked about it before, but maybe I've changed my opinion if we have talked about it before. I personally feel like two does end off in a place where like I guess it could end there. I also feel like it's a little unsatisfying for the character of Ellie in particular, where she leaves. I mean, like there's definitely are like great implications there for her character,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I really do feel like there is just a little bit more to tell with her in particular. um,
Yeah,
is what I'll say without spoiling anything.
yeah,
But
and that's
but
fair.
yeah,
I think that I don't know. I think that if they are making a third one, that I hope that it's not just like, oh, we're going with new characters and this is a whole new story or
yeah,
something like that. And I feel like The Last of Us Ellie is integral to that whole thing. So if they,
absolutely,
just
yeah,
straight up like, oh, we're gonna go another side of the world and tell the story of these people, then it's like, you should have stopped at two. But if they do keep going with Ellie and others, then I'm all for it.
hey,
I'll play the shit out of it.
there's quite a lot of people who thinks they should have stopped at one. So
That is true.
yeah. But yeah, yeah, no, I mean, looking forward to season two and game three.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was also a trailer for Black Mirror season 7,
Oh, that's
which
right.
came out
Yeah.
yesterday. I haven't watched Black Mirror in a good number of years,
Mm.
and but Paul Giamatti was in the trailer for that season, and I love me some Paul Giamatti, so I might have to tune in for whatever episode that is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I
but
was saying. I'm sorry. What's up?
I was gonna say you've watched the last season
I
too.
have. Yeah. Well, you say you haven't watched Black Mirror in a good amount of years. I haven't been passionate about Black Mirror in a good amount of years. It's been a very I don't know how to put it. Very up and down journey with the quality of that show. And you just kind of never know what to expect quality wise nowadays. When like the early seasons were just banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
Um, but I do think when it comes to last season, if you haven't, you should watch the Aaron Paul episode because I think that was a very good episode that has some great stuff that has stuck with me. Um,
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah, and he acts his ass off in that too because Aaron Paul. Um, but yeah, you know hard to tell from the trailer what it's gonna look like. Paul Giamatti looks like he's acting his ass off, so hopefully that's a good episode. Um, and they're doing a sequel to the USS Callister, which was the Star Trek like episode that they did, which was a cool one. And I think,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken, it's the first like just straight up sequel that they're doing to a Black Mirror episode. So interested
Mhm.
to see how that pans out as well. But you know, we'll see. That's coming out next month. So I'll probably talk about that when I watch it, and it might not get more than a sentence or two from me. So we'll we'll see.
We'll see. Um, and the last thing I've written down here news wise, more Trump Elon news, but
Yes.
they used the front of the White House for an advertisement for
Mm,
Tesla.
I did see that. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so just super cool. Trump was, talking about how much he loves Tesla, and
No.
he was like, this one's $35,000, super affordable.
Mm.
Um, you know, when in the past he's shit on electric vehicles and Tesla, and but they've been sucking each other's dicks, so it's
Hmm.
that makes sense.
In the
Uh,
Oval Office.
oh yeah,
Hmm.
and they've been very open about it, and in the and in one of the Teslas,
Wow.
there was no, there was a picture taken of them with Elon in the passenger seat and Trump in the driver's seat, and it just looked like uh, they got caught with Elon sucking Trump's penis.
Hmm.
Um, but it was very funny. But the funniest part of that whole thing was Trump was like talking to the cameras, and he's like, "I love Tesla.
Jesus Christ.
I love Tesla." I was like, "You love what?"
Tesla,
He
the
also
creator.
nice.
Thank you.
Uh, but but he also was like, first you had Alexander Graham Bell with the no, not Alexander. It was like he's talking about like the light bulb or nice, nice.
Oh, that
Um,
is Graham Bell, isn't
uh,
it?
I thought Graham Bell was the telephone.
Who invented the
Uh,
light bulb? Edison.
Edison.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's like, first there's the light bulb, and now you got Elon with Tesla, and it's he's like the new Isaac Neutron.
The new Jimmy
Uh,
Neutron.
the brain blast. I love it.
Where's got it?
I love that little Sheen guy. Where is he? But yeah, he just you know, I love the fact that people complained about how old Biden was, and now you have another senile man not knowing what he's saying.
An older
Uh,
man than when Trump was inaugurated, if I may add.
very true. Um,
They broke each
but
other's records multiple times
they
in a
did.
row.
It's cute. They were, enemies to lovers arc. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
But but that's about all I got. It was just like super stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
What else
have.
do you expect?
Yeah, that's the state of our country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um yeah, I don't have any other news, so we can
All right.
we can we
Well, we
can
got a
yeah.
bracket to do. So we do the week after artist analysis,
Hmm.
analyses. You pick a random topic, whether it's an artist's songs or just random shit, and we put them up against each other, and we see who wins. And
Yeah.
this week, you want to tell them what we got going?
Yeah, basically, I don't even remember how I originally came across it. I pitched this one back in October, but we had a bunch of themed ones that were appropriate for the time that we decided to do first. And yeah, somehow I found this website of just like a whole bunch of national holidays. When people are like, "Oh, it's National Ice Cream Lovers Day. Go get some ice cream." Just cringy shit like
Yeah,
that. But like, there's just a whole bunch of really weird ones in there, and I'm like, you know what? This could be kind of fun to do for a bracket. Just find some of the strangest ones and just, I don't know, talk about them, make a bracket out of it for whatever reason.
yeah,
So yeah,
just for funsies.
just for funsies, a little quirky little bracket. So yeah, these all come from a website, and they're all national holidays. So
Yes,
yeah,
or whole months. So,
yeah.
but our first matchup here is National Rhode Island Day on October 5th versus
Mm.
Dribble the Work Day on March 14th, which is today. So
It
we
sure
can go
is.
further. Yeah.
That's why I looked at it. So anyone who's working, well, I mean, you'll be seeing this episode on the Monday, so maybe I should have chosen something for that. But hopefully, when you're watching this, when it comes out, as everyone should be, you took a basketball and dribbled to work last Friday because
Yeah.
that's what people do. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And
Oh
then sorry, I just
no,
gotta
you're
get
good. You're good.
started so I can actually. Um, but National Rhode Island Day is just the day that we recognize Rhode Island and all the stuff that they've done
Wow.
for the country.
Our smallest
um,
state.
our smallest state, but people with the biggest hearts.
Maybe.
Without Rhode Island, we wouldn't have Family Guy. Um,
Really?
we wouldn't. That's where Family Guy's set. So,
Oh, I
um,
I never watched Family Guy.
Quahog, Rhode Island. That's
Call
the
me crazy, but maybe we would still have Family Guy. They would just be located in a different place.
No, we wouldn't have Family
Okay,
Guy.
okay, sorry. Where's Brian? I love
Um,
that guy.
yeah, exactly. Hope he doesn't get hit by a car.
Brian, no.
I know. Dribble to work, that's cool and all.
Yeah.
But not everybody owns a basketball. But
Not
everybody knows about Rhode Island.
not
So
everyone has a job either.
that is true. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, a
Uh,
little insensitive on your part. Um,
uh, all right, Mike. you know,
um, yeah, Rhode Island, it's kind of cool.
yeah.
Smallest doesn't mean smallest has a certain thing to it, It's
It's not about the size.
yeah, it's about the motion of the ocean. And Rhode
And
Island,
there's a lot of ocean.
yeah, definitely an island, I think. I actually don't know why it's called that, but
Who fucking knows?
who
But it's Rhode
fucking knows?
Island, so that's that's cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll go
Uh,
with Rhode Island there.
all right. Um,
Never
boom.
been.
Semistical news. I think that works. Yeah. Okay. All right. Neither have I, and I probably never will be, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, this is a
Next
good
we
one.
got Helmo's birthday, February 3rd backslash.
National holiday.
Yes, and L. Ron Hubbard Day, which is also today, March 14th,
Wow.
which is L. Ron Hubbard's birthday.
You
I
may need
think
to give me a rundown on L. Ron Hubbard. I'm not sure if I'm miseducated or
L. Ron
what.
Hubbard, he was a science fiction author, and he also created Scientology.
Oh, sick. Um, thank you for saying he was an author first. That's awesome. um, wow, so many things to celebrate today.
Yeah, seriously.
um, well, I mean, something I did want to bring up with Elmo's birthday.
Yeah,
Um, First off, he doesn't really age. He's
yeah,
always well. I guess he did age this year. That was like a thing, or was that last year? I don't know. Um,
yeah.
he was like, what is it, 3.5 or 4.5 that he like
It was
always
three
is?
and a half.
3.5. Yeah. I see. I think because he never ages, it would be funnier if they made his birthday like February 30th or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
that
that.
would be funny.
That'd be a good pun. I think they're missing something there. But I think I may want to choose celebrating the birthday of a little Muppet guy over
I
celebrating
might.
the creator of Scientology. Maybe hot
What
take, hot
science?
take.
What has Scientology ever done that's bad?
I, you know, uh, Tom Cruise.
National Treasure, Tom Cruise. uh, no, yeah, I'd rather go with Elmo too.
Yeah, shout out Elmo.
Shout out Elmo. Um,
Fortnite Friday guest. Then you get L. Ron Hubbard on there.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that would go hard as fuck. I think he's
yeah.
been dead for a long time. But
Hmm.
um, up next we got Gay Uncle's Day on August 10th versus Act Happy Day, which is March 17th, which
Oh,
is the day that this comes out.
yeah. Maybe I did think about that in ahead, and I forgot that I thought about that in ahead. So yes, if you're watching on Monday, the 17th of March, uh, you got to start acting happy. I don't know what to tell you. Gay Uncle's Day. That's pretty based.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's just in recognition of all those gay old uncles out there.
Yeah,
Um, Act Happy Day sounds a little fucked up. I think.
it does. It's just like, I don't know, it spoke to me. I was like, that's such a wild day to celebrate. Um,
And it's on a Monday too. You gotta act happy on a Monday. It's fucked up.
maybe they did that intentionally. Who knows? Maybe it's always
Maybe.
the third or fourth Monday in March. Um, um, yeah. I mean, Gay Uncle's Day. That's pretty pog. I think I would go with
I
that
think that's fun
one.
too. I love a
That's
gay
awesome.
uncle. So,
Yeah. I don't have any,
um,
as far as I
and
know, but
me either is as far as I know either.
yeah.
But gay uncles, you know,
Hmm.
they're gay can also be happy. So, um, up next we got National Thank God It's Monday Day,
Wow.
which I can't see the date of.
Probably a Monday.
Um, probably, but and then we got Banana Pudding Lovers Month in November.
The month of November.
Um, Thank
I'm.
God It's Monday Day was just a very funny name to me.
It is, yeah.
Um, um, and I think just I think it's at the beginning of the year and it's supposed to be like, oh, well, let's reclaim Mondays as like a good day. Um, but
Mm,
Mondays suck. I would argue that Tuesdays are worse, but Mondays aren't
yeah.
nearly good most of the time. But you know what is good? Banana pudding. I love
Oh,
banana pudding.
hell
So
yeah. Um, banana pudding's fantastic. I saw that. I was like, yo, I might gotta start celebrating one of these. Yeah, no, I'm a big I say big fan of banana pudding, but it's kind of one of those things where it's just like every once in a while you have the option to have banana pudding, and you're like, oh fuck yeah.
oh yeah,
That's kind of how it feels, that kind of space.
yeah.
Uh,
There's like a little store, a banana pudding store
oh shit.
in the mall.
Oh,
Like the big nice mall that's
okay, yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking
closer.
about.
And I've always seen it. I saw like an advertisement on TikTok for it like years ago, and every time I see it, I'm like, man, I should go in there and get some banana pudding, but I never do.
Yeah,
Um,
might
but
have to
come
go in
November, I
November.
might have to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
That's what I
um,
wrote that whole song about, actually. But
January 5th.
yeah, January 5th. Nice. I also want to say, I think the National Thank God It's Monday Day gets a lot of, like, it becomes a lot funnier if you take it literally too. Like, you have to thank God that it is Monday. I think that,
Thank you, God.
yeah,
Um,
you take time out of your day to just like thank you for making Mondays, God. Um, but yeah, I fucking love banana pudding.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Why are you getting a warning?
I don't know.
You gotta, I guess
Uh,
you gotta do that.
anyway,
The score is it? Oh, I guess it's because if it's like an actual game or something. I don't know.
right, it's got a very important day,
Yeah.
NF Awareness Day on May 17th versus Measure Your Feet Day on January 20th.
Jeez, this is a matchup right here. Um.
Uh,
So to be clear, National NF Awareness Day is not for the rapper,
uh,
unfortunately. It's for oh god, Neurofibromatosis Network,
mm,
which is something about like cancer in the nerves or something like that. It's like like they like study it or something. Or no, it's a disability. I didn't really look into it too much. I just thought the name was really funny, and it's also on your birthday, so
it is.
um, that's really where this comes down to.
And Measure Your Feet Day is just about measuring your feet, I assume.
I guess so. I didn't realize until like the last couple ones that I sent to you that you could actually look at like some of the stuff, like they have a little description for these. Um,
Uh,
but Measure Your Feet Day was just like, wow, that's, I'm sure that someone's celebrating that every year.
yeah, somebody's happy about that.
there was
Um,
there was another one too that I don't remember what it was. It was something like Appreciate Your Feet Day or something like that. And I was thinking of sending in two foot day ones, and I was like, nah, that would have been a funny
what are
bit
people gonna
though.
think of me?
Yeah, it'd be a funny bit if I just sent multiple feet ones in.
No,
Um,
only feet holidays.
exactly. Um,
Well, I like my birthday
yeah.
and I love NF, so
Yeah,
uh,
I think that's just so funny. NF
that is
Awareness
really
Day.
fucking funny. All
Uh,
right. Next up, we got
Oh
National
shit!
Christian T-shirt Day, which is on June 4th, versus Bang Clang Day, which is March 9th.
Wow. You're gonna have
Bang
to.
Clang Day
Yeah.
is if I remember correctly, it was like a sea battle in the Civil War, the American Civil War,
Oh shit.
and it was the first battle fought with like ironclad ships, I think,
Okay.
or something like that. And it's just a great name as well.
Yeah.
Um, National Christian T-shirt Day. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
word up, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, I love Bang Clang. Here
I still have
I can look
some.
up Bang
Oh,
Clang.
we're looking at Bang Clang in real time.
Bang Clang Day. Oh, back to the website that we use. Yeah. Bang
Yeah.
Clang Day is observed on March 9th every year to commemorate the Battle of Hampton Roads that took place during the Civil War in 1862. The battle is a historic one as it was the first one to be fought between two ironclad ships.
Yeah.
You can probably figure out where the day gets its name from.
True.
The Confederacy's CSS Virginia and the Union's USS Monitor faced off in a 2-day long battle that signaled the arrival of a new era of naval warfare. This Bang Clang Day, take a minute to marvel at this feat of engineering. Change the game.
Wow. That's pretty funny that like in this like war event that like people probably died from, they're just like, hey, the kind of sounded like banging and clanging. Let's call it that.
But I mean, hey, ironclad ships are cool. I have some of those instead of so.
That's true. That's true. And I guess the only other thing I gotta say is I do still own a couple Christian T-shirts from back in my heyday. I think I do.
Well,
Actually, I don't know if I do. I had
you
some at
better
some point.
take them out for June 4th. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely.
take some pictures and show us.
Hey guys, it's National Christian T-shirt Day. Um,
Depending on when they're from, they might be crop tops from when you were younger.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Baby tees are all the rage. I know that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. Bang Clang is just kind of an awesome name. That's
Yeah,
that's sick as hell.
it's the best.
Learn a little history there too.
Hell yeah! All right. Next up, we got I Love Reese's Day on May 18th or National Rhode Island Day on October 5th.
Um, Damn, I know which one Rhett and Link would choose. I don't know why that's the
Yeah.
first thing to come to my mind, but um, Reese's. I think I've said this before, probably when we did like candies or like snack brackets. I feel like I don't love peanut butter as much as other people do. Like I still like it,
Mm.
but there's also a point where there's too much peanut butter for me. And Reese's doesn't quite hit that, but it's also kind of one of those things where I'll just crave every once in a while. Reese's Pieces. I guess that would fall under Reese's Day. I do
Yeah,
love me
that's
some
the
Reese's
umbrella at
Pieces.
least.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shit. Hold on.
And
That's making me reconsider. Hold on. You
yeah,
you talk.
I love Reese's, and I wish it was on my birthday because man,
Yeah.
I'm a Reese's bitch.
Yeah.
Um, I almost bought a bag of white chocolate Reese's eggs for Easter
Mm.
that weren't going to make it to Easter, but I was going to eat yesterday. um, I'd stopped myself because I didn't want to be too indulgent. But
Yeah.
I
The
love Reese's. Um, and Rhode Island, cool and all, Family Guy, but Reese's, yeah, man.
Family Guy. Um, yeah. I mean, to be completely honest, one of these has much more impact on my life, and that is Reese's Day. So.
What if you get a job in Rhode Island? You got to move to Rhode Island.
I
Then what are you
mean, I'd do it, I guess, if it's well paying enough. Then Rhode Island would have more in my life.
doing?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
these
All right.
oh
Next up,
these two were the ones that got paired together. Okay.
we got Crackers Over the Keyboard Day on August 28th versus Read in the Bathtub Day on February 9th.
Yeah, I just wanted to read the. This is one of the ones I did look up the meaning for.
Yeah,
Crackers over the keyboard day, because I was like, what in the fuck is that? And let me just read this out to you.
please.
Crackers Over the Keyboard Day is celebrated with much enthusiasm every year on August 28th. This snack is so humble yet so versatile. It does not matter whether you eat them plain or with dips, they're equally delicious. Now, on this day, you can eat them without worrying, right over your keyboard while working. Don't worry if you were a clean freak. You can simply dust off your keyboard and get rid of crumbs after you have finished taking part in this quirky celebration. That just pisses me off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It doesn't matter if you're a clean freak. Here's like probably one of the worst things you can do to your keyboard besides pouring
Yeah.
water on it.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't know. I was like, what in the like it doesn't say like, oh, this is something they do in Australia or some shit like that. No, it's just there. Like what is this? It made me so mad.
Just for assholes who don't care about a clean area.
Yeah, and read in the bathtub day also kind of pisses me off because one, I have to draw a bath and sit in there,
Right.
and two, I gotta read a book in there, which like is either gonna
I don't even know
electric,
how to read.
it's either gonna electrocute and kill me if I'm a new age, or I'm gonna ruin that book.
Well, I mean, people read books in the bathtub all the time, I
I
think.
guess I would be so scared of dropping that.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, me too. But I think that's for people who have that like thing on the bath that's like a um it's like a sheet of wood or like a little table that you put on the edges of the bath that like leads
Yeah,
across,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
you can put stuff there. But either way, yeah, that book or tablet or phone are getting wet. So
yeah, yeah.
both of these suck, but I
They
think I'd
really
rather,
do.
I think I'd rather read in the bathtub, to
Me
be
too.
honest.
That one, at least there's some practicality to it if you want. I don't want to, but if you want, sure.
Baths are gross. I don't want to sit in my own
Yeah,
filth for however long.
yeah.
Uh, but
And the
I'd
only,
rather.
oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only other thing I'm gonna say is on August 28th, I probably will be a cracker over the keyboard. Um,
It's
but
true, right?
that's
and
it.
and at this very moment, we are both crackers sitting over keyboards.
That's
So
so true.
every Friday at 2:30, we're crackers over a keyboard talking about music or something.
It's more than
So,
Fridays for me. But yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
read the bathroom
I love that those two got put up together.
All right, up next we got National Coffee Milkshake Day on July 26th
Mm,
versus Elmo's birthday on February 6th. Um,
backslash. Um,
slash.
have you ever had a coffee milkshake?
Yeah, the restaurant by the old townhouse that I lived in
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay,
serves
yeah,
them, and
yeah.
they're very yummy.
Oh,
I don't get them very often, but they're
I
they're yummy.
I have never had a coffee milkshake. It sounds delicious. I've just
Oh, yeah.
never had one before. I've actually been since I've been getting more into coffee. I've been meaning to try like coffee ice cream again,
Mhm.
because I feel like I would like that a lot more nowadays than when I was a child. But coffee milkshake that does sound sick as hell, and I might. I was thinking of getting that for dinner for myself, so maybe I would add that on to my order.
Yeah, yeah, that's yummy. It's,
Yeah,
it's it's very yummy. Coffee milkshakes are very good. I don't get, like I said, I don't get them very often.
yeah.
I also didn't know you were getting into coffee, but
I mean,
you know,
I've kind of
I
I'm
know you
more
had like
like
the
I'm more
Java
like
Monster.
yeah, no, I'm more like open to the idea. I have been since like pretty much college era, like sophomore year maybe. Well, junior. That's when I was back on campus. Um, but yeah, yeah, no, it's an every now and then thing. But
Hmm.
I I don't have an addiction, and I'm trying not to. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
but yeah, that sounds delicious. Elmo though, I mean, shout out the homie.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Elmo's a G. I love
yeah,
Elmo.
yeah.
And G is for um,
Hmm.
green.
It ain't
So
easy.
no, it
That's
isn't.
that's
That's
how
one.
Ho famously says. Um, no, but
Uh,
Loki, love you, Elmo, but that coffee milkshake sounds kind of good right now. I don't know, man.
yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
All right, up next, we got National Dunce Day on November 8th versus Gay Uncle's Day on August 10th.
Ooh.
And Dunce Day, I think Dunce is like an actual person.
It's a type of
Uh,
person, right?
yes, it is, but it's like it was an actual based off like an actual person.
Oh.
Uh, yeah. National Dunce Day is celebrated on November 8th every year. The day commemorates the death anniversary of Scottish philosopher John Duns Scotus.
John
Uh,
Dunce.
his views range from brilliant to downright laughable. Duns Scotus believed that cone-shaped hats increased learning potential.
Oh,
He was of the opinion that the knowledge would flow from the point of the cap down and into the head of the wearer, making that person smarter.
wow.
This observation, of course, makes no sense, and today, a person wearing a dunce cap is thought to be, well, a dunce. There was a positive side to his use of dunce caps. It motivated the wearer to learn more so they could get rid of the cap.
Wow. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Shout out my gay
But,
uncles. I don't have any gay, but
yeah.
metaphorically speaking, my gay uncles, out there.
You know, I think I like gay uncles more than
Me too.
idiots. So,
Yeah, yeah. That is
yeah,
interesting. It's based off a person, though. I did not know that.
yeah, me either. I just thought that was a fun fact.
Yeah.
Um, and up next, we got Columbia Independence Day on July 20th, which is
Mm,
Mike's birthday, and Banana Pudding Lovers Month in November.
wow. Yeah, I also you spelled Columbia wrong.
Oopsie.
Yeah, it's with COLO. Anyways, yeah, there wasn't really too much that I saw on my birthday, and I was like, Columbia Independence Day is kind of just a funny random one to put in there. Um, but then when we actually get to here, it's like, got much to say. Columbia, they got yellow plates. I know that from GeoGuessr.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yellow license plates. Uh, they got the capital of Pagoda.
Mm-hmm.
Banana
Cool.
pudding is pretty good.
It is. It is. Yep. And sorry,
Yeah,
Columbia, I love you, but I spelled it wrong, so it's not the real Columbia.
yeah.
Next,
Shout out my
we got
birthday. Oh
we got
man.
Pickle Time Week from February 18th to 14th to take a missionary.
Oh, this is a matchup.
Take a missionary to lunch day on January 14th.
Wow.
So I don't exactly remember what pickle time week
Oh shit,
was,
wait, hold
but
on. Pickle Time Week extends into Valentine's Day. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, baby. We love pickle time week. We passed it already, but
Yeah.
it's
Shit.
pickle time week takes place during the second full week of February in the United States. This year, it takes place, well, next year, it takes place from February 8th to February 14th. The purpose of the celebration is to give pickles a little bit of love.
Mm.
None of us really give much thought to pickles yet. We consume them in large quantities, especially in restaurants. In fact, a good burger is unimaginable without a side of pickles. Side of
I,
pickles?
I wouldn't I wouldn't say it's unimaginable.
If you are a fan of pickles and want to celebrate their role in the modern diet, then Pickle Time Week is a great day to do so.
Wow.
It's a great, just one day though. It's a great day to do so. All you need to do is grab your favorite jar of pickles. Um,
That's awesome.
take your missionary to lunch. Take a missionary to lunch too.
Yeah.
It's just taking a missionary to lunch on January 14th. So,
Wow. That's awesome.
uh, missionaries, they're cool and all, I think.
I mean, probably depends on if you agree with what they're saying or not.
Yeah, true.
If you agree
Um,
with their mission.
uh, yeah, and I assume if you're taking them to lunch, you do. But,
Yeah.
I don't think most people like pickles, but those who love pickles really love pickles. And
Yeah.
I'm a big lover of pickles.
Pickles are pretty sick. And you know, as terrible as a lot of these days are, I if someone were to say, "Hey, it's pickle time week," I would maybe consider for a second celebrating.
Yeah, I think so. I think that
I'd be like,
I'll have to set a reminder in my
yeah,
calendar for next year. So,
we gotta get the boys together on February 14th next year for pickle time week.
but
To cap off the holiday. Or
Yeah.
sorry, to top off the holiday, I should say.
My entire diet from the day of February 18th to the day of February 14th next year is just going to be solely pickles
I'm
the
sure
entire time. So
that won't kill you.
no, why would it?
And I have to go
That's a lot
drink
of vinegar,
water.
but it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. And I have to go drink water. It's just pickle juice. Um,
I mean, what is brine without a little bit of water in it? So
what's Brian without a hero? You know what I mean?
that's
Um,
so true.
uh,
Call back to the Minecraft movie.
call back to it. Yeah. Yeah. Pickle time week is fucking awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Take a mystery to lunch day. It's so funny.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got National Flash Drive Day on April 5th versus NF Awareness Day on May 17th.
Wow.
National Flash Drive Day is just a day of appreciation for those little thumb drives that carry things, and you can put them in your computer and stuff.
So I have a
Um,
question for you.
mhm.
How would one celebrate National Flash Drive Day? Like, do you just upload
Just by
things to a flash drive? Just use it?
use it, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't used a flash drive since like I was in grade school,
Oh, really?
but yeah, um, but I haven't had a computer till now.
Oh, that's
So
true. Yeah,
uh,
I keep a lot of stuff on a flash drive just because there's a lot of things I want to store and keep around and
mhm.
don't have the space to do it on the computer. Um, so I mean, yeah, maybe you should be celebrating this shit.
Maybe I should
But
be.
maybe it should be. Enough awareness there, though. I mean, what a great rapper. More people need to be aware of
Oh yeah, shout out.
him.
Great, great Fortnite festival grids. Just
They actually are kind of good. I like
they
he
are.
has good mapping. Um,
Flash drives are cool, but NF shout out. I gotta say I'm
yeah,
aware. I'm aware of shout out.
you're woke. Um, yeah, and if you really wanted to, you could abbreviate the first one into NF Drive Day. So
That's so true.
yeah,
Damn.
it's kind
Uh,
of a double whammy here.
it really is.
Yeah,
Would you rather drive NF or would you rather be aware?
I think I'm cool with being aware.
Okay. I'll be next to him, but
Yeah,
I'll be aware of him.
yeah.
All right.
I think it's the best compliment I could give NF. I'm cool with being aware of him.
All right. Yeah. Up next, we got Monkey Around Day on June 14th versus Bangklang on March 9th.
Yeah.
Now,
Um,
what's Monkey Around Day?
it's a day where I didn't look into the description. You could probably look it up if you want, but I'm assuming it's just a day where you're cool with monkeying around.
I
Just
mean, yeah, I personally, I'm cool with monkeying around.
yeah.
Uh, backslash.
You tend to hit that backslash a lot.
I do. I really do. All right. Monkey Around Day is an annual celebration observed on June 14th. The holiday encourages everyone to set aside their worries and toss out their inhibitions. Monkey Around Day is a day to just goof off and do whatever comes to mind. Maybe you have a wild idea that you've always wanted to try, but were too afraid to. Uh, Today's the perfect opportunity to be brave and safely have some fun. You'll be pleased you did it tomorrow. So go with the flow and spend some time idly without being too serious.
Wow. I'm
Yeah. I
gonna
mean,
do
I
something
love that
highly.
message.
I'm gonna do something highly illegal and then tell the cops it's monkey around day.
Come on, man, it's Monkey Around Day. Wear a monkey mask to go rob a
Rob
bank.
a bank, yeah. Payday Sal. Whoa! I'm
Love it.
monkeying around. I'm monkeying around.
Steal an old lady's purse. Hey,
Yeah,
it's Monkey Around Day.
just monkeying
Um,
around.
it's not for
Um,
real. I'm just monkeying around.
yeah. All that being said,
Um,
I still think Bang Clang Day is pretty fire. That's a great
yeah,
one.
yeah. I like the message here, but
Hmm.
Bang Clang Day, banger.
It's
So.
a pure definition.
All right. Up next, we got I Love Reese's. Whoa, I Love
Sorry.
Reese's Day, May 18th versus Read in the Bathtub Day on February 9th.
Give me them Reese's.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck reading in
Bathtub
the.
reading.
You won on a technicality of the worst thing I could find in there.
All right. Next up, we got National Coffee Milkshake Day on July 26th versus Gambles Day on August 10th.
Wow.
I mean, gay uncles. I'm sure they love coffee milkshakes.
Yeah. I was gonna say if these could theoretically be celebrated on the same day, pretty appropriately. Um,
Yeah, just a belated uh, National Coffee Milkshake Day on August 10th,
yeah, yeah,
um,
or an
or an
early,
early Gay
yeah.
Uncles
That's what exactly. You read my mind. Um,
Day.
both of these are kind of near my birthday.
Mhm.
Kind of. Um, yeah. I mean,
I mean,
I think once again, if we're I'm changing the criteria by the matchup here, but
right, right.
if for some reason it's calling to me on this one, if there were to be anything that I think needs to be celebrated in a national day, I think it's kind of cool to have Gay Uncle's Day. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's woke as hell. I love
Yeah,
Gay Uncles.
yeah.
Um,
I mean,
and
gay coffee is almost what I said. The coffee milkshake, coffee milkshake would probably also be pretty cool, but
yeah, but
um,
like you said, you've never had one, so
yeah. I've also never
your
had a gay
opinion.
uncle, as far
I
as I
mean,
know. As far as I know,
both of these things could change,
they
and
they sure could.
one might change tonight for you. So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
we'll see which one. But
yeah.
for now, we're
Stay
gonna go with
tuned.
Gay Uncles.
Yeah.
Uh, next, we got Banana
Oh
Pudding
no.
Lovers Month versus Pickle Time Week.
Oh
Oh
shit.
God,
Thank
these
God
are
these
this could be the last round.
Yeah, thank God these two don't intersect because I would not want to be consuming these at the same time.
Oh God,
But shit, this is a hard one.
Yeah. I mean, banana and pickle, both euphemisms for penis.
That's so
Um,
true. Um, one of them is a month and one of them is a week. And are these the only two long ones we have in here too? I think
I
they
think
are.
so. Yeah.
Long ones for the phallic imagery, of course. Um,
But it's not about the size, like we said.
exactly. Oh man.
This is a
Okay.
hard one.
So currently, my thought process, and once again, you can choose to follow this or not. You have your own free will. I right now I'm
Yeah,
thinking, would I rather eat banana pudding for a month or pickles for a week? I feel like both would become unenjoyable somewhat quickly.
for sure.
Get a little bit of diminishing returns there. Oh man,
I think I'd rather eat pickles for a week than banana pudding for a month because, like, eating a sweet thing, like once in a while is great, especially banana pudding. Like, I don't have that very often at all, but when I do, it's like a great treat. But
yeah.
pickles, I can really eat at any time, I'd say. Um,
I feel like
I'm
you
more of a
can.
savory eater than a sweet eater.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you can get a little versatile with pickles as well. Like
Oh yeah,
not like super versatile, but like a little bit. Um,
you
I,
get
I
little ones. You get spears. You can
yeah.
get
Shout
whole
out to the little
pickles.
ones.
Shout out to the little pickle lovers.
Yeah.
Um, little pickle lovers.
Need me one of those. But yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you though that Pickle Time Week. First off, that name is so great.
It's so fun.
Um, I think in terms of practicality, though, it also wins in my heart, I guess.
Mm. And I mean, yeah, like we said, banana pudding, fantastic stuff. But
Mm.
pickles,
And also, once
we
again,
pickled.
both ones that I would genuinely consider celebrating.
Yeah, for sure. Up next, the last one of this round, we got NF Awareness Day on May 17th versus Bang Clang Bang on March 9th.
Wow. I just
Oh,
realized we just missed Bang Clang Day. Fuck.
fuck! That was the anniversary of the podcast too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It put Broken Boys anniversary day on what was his website? National Today
Yeah.
right now.
I'm gonna title this episode Bang Clang Day with one of the N's uppercase.
Amazing.
No. Um Wow. Well, now we know that our podcast is on a national holiday with a sick
Yeah,
name.
that is
um,
true.
and honestly, just for
Broken Day is
that,
also a sick name. So
that's true. That's true. But just for that extra bit of tidbit of instrument, for that extra tidbit of for that extra tidbit of information, I think I like that more than NF Awareness Day now.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm aware of NF,
Hmm.
but I'm more glad that I'm now more aware of Bang Clan Day on March
Yeah.
9th.
Yeah. I
So,
agree. Yeah.
all right, semifinals here
And I must point
are
out,
Crystal. Yes.
they you did very well with your picks because all four of these are your picks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Up next, I got I love Reese's Day on May 18th versus Gay Uncle's Day on Reese's Day.
Hmm. I mean, like I said, Reese's got its time and place. I could fuck up some Reese's Pieces all day, but when it comes to other Reese's things, that I do have a little bit of a limit. Um, uh, I don't know. I think I appreciate the gay uncles a little more here, me personally.
See, if I don't go with the Gay Uncles, what are people gonna think of me? I don't
Um,
I don't I don't want to be labeled as a homophobe or um
you might be labeled as
you know
racist. Thank you.
coming in hot today.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate
I've woken up over the podcast.
it. God, I love Gay Uncles. I really love Reese's too. Um, fuck. All right. You know what? I'm gonna be an ally today. I'm gonna go
Oh
with
my
Gay Uncles.
gosh.
Just today though.
It's not coming through
Next.
on Discord, but I'm clapping.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
of course.
Helps a lot. Um, all right, our second round in the semifinals. So we have Pickle Time Week, on February 18th to the 14th, and Bang Clang Day, March
Wow. There's a lot of good ones at the bottom of this bracket.
9th. It really is.
I mean,
These are,
for me, unfortunately, Bang Clang Day, sick as hell. Shout out. Pickle Time Week is just that's got an aura to it.
yeah. Honestly, I'm glad you said that because I thought we were gonna have to fight about it. But yeah, Pickle Time Week, Bang Clang Day, great name, great day.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the soldiers.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
Pickle Time Week, hey, that's Pickle Time.
Rest in peace to those who died in service. I dive in her cervix.
Yes, with my pickle. And unintentional, but we got Gay Uncle's Day on August 10th.
Oh yeah,
Pickle Time
Jesus.
Week, February
Unintentional, unintentional.
14th. Unintentional, but a happy accident, I'd say. um, who?
Look, I am an ally, but like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
Pickle Time Week, it's got an energy to it, man.
It really does. It really does. And neither of us have a gay uncle for all we know.
Yeah, as
Um,
far as we know. Yeah.
so we can't really celebrate this personally.
Hmm.
Um, but anybody can celebrate Pickle Time Week.
Yeah.
So, uh,
I do want to reiterate again, though. I do think it's pretty base to have a gay uncle's day. I like
for sure.
I like the existence of it.
Me too. Me too. I'm happy that it exists. I'm happy that we're aware of it now.
Yeah.
But Pickle Time Week, that's gonna live on in my mind forever.
Yeah, maybe
So,
me too. Like I said, we got to celebrate next year.
um, I don't know where it says this. End the tournament.
And
Let's
the
see.
tournament.
Pickle Time Week,
There it is.
February 8th to 14th.
Got the gold medal.
Uh, third place is a tie between either Reese's Day and
Yeah.
Bankling Day, Bankle's Day in second, and Pickle Time Week in first place. So
Wow.
congratulations, Pickle Time Week.
Yeah.
Uh, we love you, and thank you. Yep. No,
Yeah.
deserved.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Pickle Time Week, like we said, it's got an energy. It'll live on.
Yeah, and that's the first bracket where we didn't have one disagreement. So
Oh shit, I didn't even think
um,
about that. Yeah. Yeah, we did not. We almost did. You almost chose Reese's over Gay
I
Uncle's
did,
Day. But you know, can't be your
but at the end,
senses.
yeah, my heart was in the right place at the end there. So,
Yeah. Hmm. All right.
but that was a fun bracket.
Yeah, just
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
a random one, but
Yeah, quick one
uh,
too.
yeah, you found some good ones in there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Uh,
I liked a lot of yours too.
yeah, NF
Um,
Awareness Day was so,
yeah, that was really,
I
that was
was
so
like, no
good.
fucking way. On your birthday too.
It's so
Um,
good.
anyways, unless you got anything else to add, we can jump into song of the week here.
I think I'm good at it. Jump in.
All right. Well, I really liked that clipping album that came out. So, and I think my favorite track on here, after the first listen, was the closer. And I'm glad you've listened too, so I'm not like quote
Mhm.
unquote spoiling the album for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go with "Ask What Happened" by Clipping.
Okay, thumbs up for the bomb drop. The resource running low, killing man need. Okay, safe harbors that are offshore.
All right, that was "Ask What Happened" by Clipping. What did you think of that, Colin?
I think that's a very good closer uh, to this album. David's flow is fantastic on it. I think that it's cool they went with this like weird muffled like production on
Yeah.
it throughout, just like super. It's almost hard to hear a lot of it. Kind of feels like it's coming through like a phone speaker that's underneath something.
Yeah.
um, but it's but it's really cool, and it's something that I need to read the lyrics to,
Hmm.
because it's hard to catch on to a lot of what was being said because he was rapping fast like he
Yeah.
likes to do. Um, but I like it. It's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Usually they do like a cover of some sort of avant-garde classical piece as their closing tracks. That's how you get stuff like Piano Burning for 18 minutes,
Mm,
of course. But as far as I'm aware, this is a completely original track by them. It seems like it.
mhm,
And yeah, no, I love the flow on it. The flow is crazy. I love how it turns into break beats, and I like how it kind of starts off in that muffled thing you were talking about, but then it kind of gets clearer and the production grows as it goes
mhm.
on. A lot of really great sound design on this one, and the lyrics too. I mean, pretty overtly anti-capitalist type stuff going on.
Uh,
Really, not really stuff that you get from clipping as much, at least in terms of like that kind of politics, I guess. But yeah, no, I mean it's great. A lot of great lines in there, and it seems like it ties together this whole concept they're going for on here of like people being robots and plugged into systems and shit like that or something. I still have a lot to
mm,
delve into when it comes to that part of it, but yeah, no, I really liked this track, and I think it's a great way to end out the album.
for sure. Great
Yeah.
track. I
What are
need
you
to
feeling?
listen to that one again. But I didn't listen to a full album this week, but I did like that new Chapel Roan single. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go with "The Giver" by Chapel Roan.
All right.
So baby, when you need the job done.
All right, that was "The Giver" by Chapel Roan. What'd you think, Mike?
I thought that was fun. Definitely, yeah, definitely pop country for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it was produced well. I liked a lot of the vocals on it. I honestly didn't really have an issue with the na 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 section. I thought it was kind of
Okay.
fun. Nice little bridge. Um, yeah, I wouldn't say it like I personally don't find this song like as exciting as some of her other stuff, but I do think it
Yeah.
is a sound that she fits well into and is just a nice, good pop track, pop country track. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, when I said that the last song was like weird and muffled, I'm realizing that I think I might need to charge my headphones because that song is also muffled.
Yeah, maybe.
But I really like that song. It's not like as groundbreaking as like Pink Pony Club or Good Luck Babe or anything like that. But it's really good. I think that her vocals, especially at the end, are fantastic. That like very country vocal inflection that she gets in that last little run there.
Yeah.
Really fucking beautiful. But yeah, it's a fun track. But I'm interested to see if she keeps that kind of energy for whatever she releases next, or
Yeah.
she chooses to go a different path.
For sure. Yeah, I also found it funny on Spotify. There's someone who I'm friends with on Spotify who is also listening to this track at the same time as us. Um, just want to point that out, I guess. But yeah, cool. Well, if you got nothing else to add, we can get to rapping.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot to mention it, but the Ted Lasso, which ended or was supposed to be the end last year, I think, is coming back for season 4. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. 'Cause, it's a little gem on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who love that show, so
Yeah,
that's sick. And I probably should watch that at some point because so many people like it. But
good one.
well, we'll see. But sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But something else that's awesome is our audio listeners over
Oh,
on streaming services. We love those guys to death. One could say,
oh.
one should say, honestly. And they should give us 5 stars on whatever you're listening to. But also,
Big boom,
five.
boom, 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 boom.
Thank you. But they should also come on over to YouTube, where we're under the same name, Broken Boys, capital N BOIS, where they can see our beautiful profile pictures. Mine is still Schlatt, but it's a funny staring picture. I like it. And then you can also see Colin's picture moving sometimes. I think it only does it when it's moving right now. It's the classic bacon.
Bacon,
Um,
bacon, bacon.
that I'm pretty sure we probably had a whole episode where we were making memes about that because that was definitely during the time we had the podcast. But you can see that it moves sometimes when I'm tabbed into the screen. But also in the description we got links to a whole bunch of stuff. We got links to the song of the week playlists, that little segment that we just did. And down there you can find 3 playlists. You got one for me, you got one for Colin, you got one for both of us combined, along with our guests. And in those playlists you can find both The Giver by Chapel Roan and the clipping song I chose that came out last week and was the closer on the album, which is called Ask What Happened. Thank you. You can find both of those in there, along with other Chapel Roan songs, I think, and oh yeah, definitely, and more other clipping songs. 2 artists that should collab, and
Yeah,
yeah, so go check out those, give them some love. For me, as I said, I am making music. Shouldn't be too far out now at this point. Just gotta do some finishing touches on stuff. Stuff and things. So yeah. But the reason I'm saying that is because you can listen to The Plane of Lore on Spotify and Apple Music and catch up on said lore with Coping Mechanism. And yeah. Other than that, I have an album of the year page down there where I rate and review music. I also have my Instagram down there and my YouTube page, the music one, not the gaming one, because I don't want you guys seeing most of that stuff. And and I also have my TikTok down there, and oh, my relation to you, dear viewer. Let me tell you. Man. God damn it, I don't fucking know.
You celebrating anything this week, or
What'd you say?
you celebrating any holiday or anything
Am
this
I
week?
celebrating?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I mean, today, it was one that went out early, but might as well do a callback to it, I guess. thank you for your moral guidance there.
Oh,
I am currently on my way dribbling to work because that is what today is. It's dribble to work day. I got my basketball and I'm going to my job that I have while dribbling that basketball behind you.
well, congrats
Um,
on the job.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it might be a 1 day thing, and I'm not even sure if I'm getting
Wow.
paid, but I'm I'm dribbling there. Uh, it has nothing to do with basketball. It's just, I'm yeah. Um, um, so yeah, that's me, and I'm behind you, viewer. And Colin here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page, where he updates when videos are posted, as well as our funny little clip channels on TikTok and Instagram. Uh, it- Here's some advice. Oh my god, I need some advice. Should I call it the Instagram or the Instagram Reels? Which one makes me sound
Uh,
less old?
Probably just Instagram
Just the
page.
Instagram page. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, Colin
there's
runs.
reels on there, but it is an Instagram page.
Yeah, Colin runs both of those, and there's funny clips on there that you should go check out, as well as the Twitter page. Give him some love and support. But he could also use some love and support on his personal things too, of which he has a couple. He has an album of the year page where he rates and reviews music, and he also has a letterboxed where he rates and reviews movies. Um,
Sure do.
no new films on there this week, but you can check out the lore as stated.
You
Um,
can find Mike's account through my account and who I'm following.
yeah,
See
yeah,
his
I don't,
review of Age of Ultron.
yeah, I don't link mine stuff for Letterbox because I probably won't be reviewing much on there. Uh, yes, you could do that, and maybe you should. Give us both a
Maybe.
follow. But yeah, what's your relation to our dear viewer though, Colin?
Well, while you're dribbling to work, I'm going to be celebrating the birthday of a dear friend,
Mm,
friend of the podcast, L. Ron Hubbard. Um,
yeah,
Great author, really love his books.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't really have any sort of thoughts on some anthology. I've never partaken in such a thing, but
Yet.
I'd be open to it because yes, because L. Ron Hubbard, great guy,
Mm-hmm.
great morals, great view of the world, and um, I'd love to get to know about his religion that he created.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a cult, and definitely very moral.
Yeah.
But we are. I'm going to be doing that. Just reading a book on this nice day in the park, and I'm going to hear the sound in front of the viewer, of course, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to hear the sound of Mike dribbling a basketball or somebody dribbling a basketball. And I'm going to turn
Mm-hmm.
around and I'm gonna realize it's Mike. I'm going to be like, oh, hey, Mike, where you going? And you're going to say, work. And I'm going to be like, yeah, right. And
Good one.
get back in your hole. Um, and you're gonna stop the charade and you're gonna come on over
Charade
to
of
me.
going to work.
You're gonna come on over to me, and our dear viewer is also celebrating the life of Morgan Hubbard, and
Mm-hmm.
we are going to all you know have a moment of silence for our dear lost friend. And after we're done, we're going to embrace in a nice, solemn embrace.
Mm-hmm.
With me in front, the viewer in the middle, and you behind, Mike. And I'm gonna look at you, and you know, I'm gonna with a tear in my eye for
Mm-hmm.
Elrond. Um, I'm going to I'm going to kiss you on the cheek and steal your basketball to dribble myself to work.
Wow.
Uh, and but it's okay because we're kissing and it's fine.
Yeah.
And we're doing
I'll
it,
accept it just because of that.
and we're doing it right next to our viewers' ears and eyes and every head.
Mm-hmm.
And this embrace we like to call the love cage. And if you would like your very own love cage, dear viewer, all you must do is drop your address in the comments below. and we will find you and give you your very own love cage. You won't know when, you won't know where, but we will find you and give you your very own cage. So drop
Yeah.
that Addy below.
Absolutely. And I got nothing else to add on.
Me either.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching this episode. And we will see you next week, where we'll talk about something. I'm seeing a concert by myself next week, so I guess
Oh yeah.
I'll talk about that and other various things. Oh, and
Cool.
Playboy Cardi. Okay, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
All right. Well, until then, bye bye.
Bye bye.